This is our Unit 2 study guide. We're just going to go through how we work all these problems as a review for your test. The first thing I want to do is make these minuses positive and negatives. So negative 5 times negative 3, I'm going to distribute. I get 15. I'm going to write plus. Negative 5 times negative 9a is 45a. I cannot put a 15 and 45 together, so I'm done with that one. Let's distribute this one. 10 times 5 is 50, plus 10 times 9 is 90n. All right, we're going to distribute this negative 10 this time. Negative 10 times 1 is negative 10. Negative 10 times 6n plus negative 60n. Before I start this one, I'm going to make that minus a plus negative just so I don't get confused. 6 times 10 is 60, plus 6 times negative 6 is negative 36b. So I'm just multiplying these together. Let's do the next set. So these are going to have an added step. First, we're going to distribute. Well, first I'm going to make that a plus negative and a plus negative. All right, 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times negative 4 is negative 8n. All right, and then I still have this plus negative 1. He's not inside the parentheses, so he doesn't get distributed to. He just gets copied down. Now, the 2 and the negative 1 have the same last names, or don't have a last name. 2 plus negative 1 is 1, and then I'm just going to copy down the negative 8n. This one, it has a 5b in the very front, and I'm going to copy it down, and then I have to distribute the 7. I'll only distribute what's touching the parenthesis and then what's inside it. So 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 9b is 63b. Now, I got a 5b and a 63b that can go together. They make 68b plus, I just copy down my 7, and I can't do anything else. Can't put anything else together. All right, this time I distribute this 6, negative 12, plus 6 times 5 is 30n, and then I just copy down my 6n. Now I can put these guys together. Copy down the negative 12. 30 plus 6 is 36n. All right, this one, make that a plus negative 2. I start by copying down my negative 7 and then distributing my 4. 4 times negative 4 is negative 16p. 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. Negative 7 and negative 8 can go together. Negative 7 plus negative 8 is negative 15 plus negative 16p. All right, let's turn over to the back of this page. All right, we're going to take words and make them into problems. The difference between 6 and a number. Well, I know that difference means subtract. I see the number 6, and when we see a number, we're going to pick a letter. I'm going to pick a K. So I got a 6 and a K, and the difference between them is what I get when I subtract them. Quotient means to divide. A number, I'm going to write K. We know it's divide 9. That is correct. I prefer if you write it with the line. Product, that means multiply. I got 4 and a number, so 4 times K, that's a dot, increased, that's plus 10. All right, and that's perfectly right, but when I have 4 times K, I can just write 4K plus 10, and we know because we're math geniuses that there's already a times in there. These are one-step equations, and y'all are rock stars at this. I need to move that 5. To move that 5, I'm going to subtract them. 7, so I got a P on my left, equals 7 minus 5 is 2. Yay. All right, this time I've got a minus 6, so I'm going to add 6. Add 6. You could also subtract negative 6 and you get the same answer. I'm left with the x on the right side, and on the left side I have a negative 5. This one down here, between the negative 20 and the m, multiplication is happening, so I must divide. M is on that side, equals negative 380 divided by negative 20 is 19. This one, this bar means to divide, so I'm going to do the opposite and multiply. Got my x on that side. 11 times negative 8 is negative 88 equals x. All right, one more page. Number 16 is a little tricky because I mean like that. What is going on between the 3/4 and the x? Well, they're being multiplied. So I am going to divide by 3/4. That makes them go away. I'm left with an x on the left. Negative 12 divided by 3/4 is negative 16. All right, now we're going to deal with inequalities. Those are our less than, greater than signs. The first thing we have to do is solve n minus 1 greater than negative 11. Well, we just pretend like there's an equal sign there. I'm going to add 1 to get it to move. N greater than negative 10. Because it is greater than, I'm going to put an open circle on negative 10. And my arrow the end of it needs to look like that. So I'm going to go that way, and it does. Graphed. All right. 20 less than 10 plus x. Get my 10 out of the way. I get 10 is less than x. Now, when I am graphing, I really need my x to be on the left side. So in order to do that, I need to flip everything over. X greater than 10. So open circle on the 10, and my arrow is going to go that way. If you can just look at this and think, oh, the x is on the wrong side, I have to do it backwards, and do my sign backwards than what it says, you can. I like to go ahead and just flip it over so I can see it better. All right, let's solve number 19. 8 plus x greater than 8. I'm going to subtract 8. X is greater than 0. Don't hate on the zeros. They're okay. Open circle on 0. And it's got to go that way. That's got to look at the end. There we go. 7r equals 119. Oh, does not say equal. 7r is greater than 119. Well, we know they're being multiplied, so I'm going to divide r greater than, I copy down my sign, 119 divided by 7 is 17. And since the r's on the left, I'm happy, I'm done, no flip-flopping. Open circle, arrow goes that way. All right, let's copy this one down. I'm going to go ahead and warn you, the B is on the wrong side. So we're going to have to flip it at the end to get it on the correct side. So this bar means divide, which means I'm going to multiply. 20 times negative 17 is negative 340. I copy down my sign and write a B. Now, if I'm ready to graph that, I need to flip it all over so I don't get my graph going the wrong way. Open on 340, and that's gonna be the end of my arrow, so it needs to go that way. Last one, negative 12x less than or equal to 24. Well, they're being multiplied, so I need to divide. X is, pause. So, something we've talked about in the past, when I move a negative number by multiplication and division, what do? I have to flip my sign. Don't flip everything. Don't move the X, don't move the number, just flip over the sign. So, close circle on -2, and because I flipped it, my line goes that way. All right, that's your study guide. Study.